It started how these things do. A hero taking a stand against evil, waiting in the darkness. And so the hero finds allies. They may have challenges. Real heroes are on the front line, assembling something larger than any of us could ever imagine.
Hi, this is Marc Morrell from ToonBarn, and we're here at New York Comic Con 2015, and we're talking about LEGO Marvel Avengers, the video game. I'm here with two very important people from Marvel Games. I'm here with Bill Rosemann, who's the creative director of Marvel Games. And
hey there, fans.
And Mike Jones, who's the executive producer of Marvel Games.
Hi, true believers.
All right, so the very first thing I want to talk about is there's over 100 characters in this game, right? How did you...
Over 100 that weren't even in the last LEGO Marvel game, which was LEGO Marvel Superheroes. So there's 100 that on top of what was been seen before, never before seen.
So closer to probably 200, right? But and we've made the returning characters from the last game new and fresh with awesome new gameplay, and then added 100 new characters that weren't even in the first game. So this is going to be a huge offering of Avengers characters from the cinematic universe, from the comic universe, from the TV, that just celebrate the history of Avengers.
Okay, how did you decide who made the cut and who didn't make the cut?
It's funny, we sat down, it took days, if not weeks, and we just locked ourselves in a room every day, and we would just go through the archives and sort of argue with each other of who should make the cut, who is authentically Avengers. There are some characters that we love, but we said, well, have they ever really been on the Avengers team? And if they've been on huge, significant adventures with the Avengers, and if they haven't, we're like, well, they're not really in the Avengers universe. But what this has allowed us to do is to show people, they may know a certain group of characters from the films, but this allows us to go deep and wide and introduce them to characters that they may have never heard of before, but maybe long-term comic book readers know about. And so we're going to introduce players to a whole huge number of characters that are true, real Avengers, and that they will come to know and love and have so much fun playing.
Okay. And how did you make sure that you got Stan Lee into the game?
Well, we called up Stan Lee. We said, "Hey, you want to be in the game?" No, he was in the previous game. He was the Stan Lee in peril kind of situation where you had to rescue him in awkward situations. And this time, he's playable. And one of our fun Easter eggs that we announced at the last Comic-Con is his new Stan Buster armor, which is modeled after the Hulkbuster. But he's got a big lamp and a pencil cannon and a typewriter that pops out of his chest, and he's this big hulking, crazy Stan Lee robot, which looks awesome. And he did great voice work for the game, and he was actually on our panel at the last Comic-Con. So he is an honorary Avenger.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right.
My favorite part of him is, in addition to the typewriter, is the helmet actually has Stan's trademark mustache on the helmet. Yeah. So it's Stan in Hulkbuster, larger-than-life form.
Okay, I want to thank you guys, first of all, for supporting so many playable formats on this game. I can do it on the Wii U, or I could do it on the PC, or I could do it on Nintendo DS, everything. So how hard is it to get all those together? Because not every game manufacturer right now is putting it on all those formats. How do you guys do it?
Well, we're actually not the ones at Marvel building the games. We're working with our partners at, in this case, TT Games, who are the development teams actually, building the game content and code for lots of different platforms, not just console, handheld too, right? I mean, PS Vita and 3DS. And so they've got their own kind of unique tech engine platform where they've had to solve a lot of those problems. Like, how do we render on PlayStation versus Xbox versus PC versus Wii U versus, resolutions versus streaming and loading and disk management and all these kinds of things, right? And so I'm oversimplifying what's really a very, very complex problem, but they've been doing it for a really long time at a really high quality level, and they are, like you said, one of the few developers out there that can do it really, really well and get content like sort of parody of the experience across all the platforms. So really, it's just about where do you want to enjoy it, and it's all great content.
Right. So, of all the things that are in this game that might not have been in previous LEGO games, what are you guys looking forward to the most?
Well, as we revealed today, several characters who are from the classic Marvel comics. Two things I'm really excited about is the mighty Fin Fang Foom, the giant alien dragon known for his ongoing feud with Iron Man, is in the game. And what might be even cooler is Devil Dinosaur and Moon Boy, created by the great Jack Kirby, are in Lego form in the game.
And for me, I think I'm just so excited about seeing the iconic moments from the Avengers, from Avengers Age of Ultron, from Iron Man 3, from Thor the Dark World, from Captain America Winter Soldier, kind of retold in whimsical, fun Lego form, and seeing those iconic moments, you know, sort of reimagined as Lego, and then all the humor that we work into there, right? And so the first time, and this was in our first trailer from San Diego Comic-Con, the first time you saw, you know, on screen, the trailer for the Avengers and the Battle of New York assembling on screen, and you got goosebumps the first time you saw all those characters on screen. Seeing that in Lego form was just like, oh, amazing. So for me, it's really kind of all those iconic moments that you've had intimate experiences with in the theater or watching at home. You get to have like the fun Lego version in this game.
All right, well, I want to thank you for joining us on ToonBarn, and we wish you all the luck with the game. It comes out in January, right?
January 26th on all platforms.
That's right. It'll be cold outside, but it'll be a lot of warm family fun inside playing Lego Marvel's Avengers.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Loki Scepter must be here. Strucker couldn't mount this defense without it.
This is Maria Hill to all Avengers. Advance to the fortress. We've confirmed Strucker is inside.
Stop the Avengers! Got them!
Yeah, I think we lost the element of surprise.